that makes me all dark. There's no winning. There's no happy medium here. That's better. That's not too bad. Live chat. Okay. Let's see. I get this going. See you dogs just. You guys are just hanging out like a bunch of sharks. Now I look so dark though, like I'm just a head here. Needs a little bit more light going on. Just a little bit though, not a lot of bit, you know? Can I turn this light and give it like a... I thought there was a green light to it, but obviously not. That light's so like that light is just so harsh. That's a little better. It's hot in there. The light makes it hot. Or makes me hot, right? I cannot take this anymore. It ain't everything I've said before. It is dinner time right now, at least in California, so I mean it's gotta be dinner time everywhere else in the world too, right? So I was like, well, if I'm just gonna be editing, might as well hop on the live. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you joining me, hanging out. I'm just editing my vlog from today. Today was 101 in a row. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a hat really quick. Hate the way my hair looks. I'm so self-conscious. I don't know if it's self-conscious is the right word, but I'm just like, I've never known what to do with my hair. That's why I'm always wearing a hat. Hey, welcome, Anna. How's it going? Yeah, every single day I edit a daily vlog, and I like to edit today's. I like to edit today's video before I go to bed, right? I don't know. I feel like I sleep better. Hey, how's it going? Am I the guy from Beast Games? No, I've never. Actually, to be honest, I haven't even watched that show. I'm not a fan of Mr. Beast anymore. How long does it take to edit? It really depends on how many clips I have going on from that day. But anywhere from like an hour or two, including like importing the footage and stuff. My laptop's like pretty old, so it doesn't have the most RAM and the best processor. Yeah, fleas. Oh no, that's not good, dude. Do they make like canine Advantix but for humans? Unless I'm talking to a dog right now. Hey Clint, we're back. We're finally out of the dang wind. I don't know. Is your comment the what comment? Is that about how long it takes to edit these daily vlogs? Yeah, I mean it takes about like 1 to 2 hours to edit. I shoot in 4K, but I only edit out now in I export out in 1080p, right? Like I personally don't, when I'm watching people's videos, I don't hit the 3 little dots and then make sure the quality's up to 4K, because I have Comcast, Xfinity, and Verizon are my providers, right? So if you guys know anything about that, they're pretty junky. They're garbage. You know, like they always say, we'll load the short, or not the short, but we can load the ad really quick. I mean, I just started, right? I don't even have anything to show you. But if you want to take a pause on the live stream, you can pop onto my channel and see today's video. Today's, see your comment though is kind of making me think like I should. This is for my people that usually tune into my videos. We're giving a quick mom update. My mom's had her 4th open heart surgery. Hey Vincent, how's it going? And a lot of people have been praying for her and keeping her in her thoughts. So I just wanted to give everyone like an update about what's going on while I'm editing my video from today. I mean, it is in the comment, right? Oh yeah, I'm just killing time waiting until 9 p.m. I appreciate your nightly final thoughts, Clint. It's a good way to wind down this evening. And actually do a little, hey Jack, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. So sometimes when I'm on my computer, right? I try to do more of that to try to make it more, like, I want people to have more of a clickable kind of, Higgins, you need to stop begging, buddy. You know, it's all about having a good, thank you. Hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, it's all about having a clickable thumbnail, right? And so I try to have a pretty funny one. But yeah, sometimes I'm like, should I stream with off my computer and then you guys can see what's on my desktop? But other than that, I really just enjoy being able to throw it up on my iPad and put my iPad up and just get right after it. You know, we don't need to make it too fancy. But every night though, it's the same routine with my dog. He gets fed, but then he starts he'll beg for the next like 3 or 4 hours for more food and more snacks. He's pretty. I wish I had like a diffuser. That'd be a little nicer. I mean, if I use the GoPro light, it might be a little better. That light is just so harsh. Let's see. How's that? That's a little better with the purple, right? It's a little less harsh. So my mom just had her 4th heart surgery. She's had 3 open heart surgeries, and today, this last week, they left on last Sunday. Gosh, dang, it's so dark. We gotta figure that out. We need a better lighting situation, especially on my computer when it's. Let me see here. If I open this app, would it turn my webcam on and get some extra light? That's a little better. Maybe I gotta just turn on the overhead light. That we. Okay, that's better. Hold on a second. Let me just get these lights turned off and let me get situated and then I'll start talking. Okay, that's better. I'm happier with that. So yeah, so my mom has been dealing with open heart surgery for holy shoot, for it's like 2014 now, I want to say. And she's had 3 open heart surgeries. And this last time they were able just to go in through her groin. Her valves, like, get this, guys, like, her heart valves actually detach from her heart. Like, that's freaking wild. And when that happens, then her blood, like, leaks out into her heart. or out through her heart, and then lately she's been dealing with a lot of fluid in her lungs. She has a pacemaker too. Um, just making sure Higgins is not he isn't begging. She has a pacemaker too. Gosh. Yeah, it's some kind of. That's really sorry to hear that about your dad, Clint. It's some kind of really rare disease, and what's interesting is after her first or second one, she created this Facebook group just for people that are going through the same kind of thing, right? To like have a community, and she's up to like 14,000 members in her Facebook group. Like that's wild. And now up in Stanford, they do all these like special tests and all these different things, and basically she's like, if I ever die, I'm donating my body to science, so more people can learn about this disease. It's just energy sucking. But yeah, so they're on their way home now. Finally, they thought she might actually have to get readmitted to the hospital today. They they were doing some blood tests, and she's anemic, so she had a really low a red blood cell count. And they're like, oh man. Um, sorry, I got like 4 or 5 people texting me right now. My mom too. Like, I'm going live. You guys just tune into the live stream, right? You know. I'm just kidding. I really genuinely appreciate everyone reaching out through text or through here, or it's really kind. The power of prayer goes a long way. So is my dad too. Clint, wait a second. Are we brothers? Are we long lost brothers? We both have beards. We're the same height. We both like doing YouTube, and both of our dads are diabetics. You think he said? Uh, yeah, my dad loves sugar. Right, my dad is addicted to sugar. He will pound. When I was growing up, he would drink not diet, a liter of caffeine-free Pepsi, almost like every few days. And I always remember just being in the fridge, the big old liter size, just pounding it away, and stuff like that. All the candy, right? Hey, how's it going? Carisha? Did I say that correctly? What a sweet name. That's awesome. I'm doing good. I am doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. But yeah, so now my dad has become a type 2 diabetic because of all of that, because of his sugar intake, and he'll tell you that it's just genetics, and I'm like, dude, I'm not saying that type 2 diabetes can't be genetically, but I'm pretty sure he brought it on himself. And then so he goes to the doctor and like, yeah, you need to start taking care of yourself better, and he's just like, well, isn't there just a medicine for it? And they're like, okay, yeah. So they put him on all this medicine to help prevent him from like taking insulin, or hopefully prevent him from getting to that point in his life where he'll have to take insulin. And so, guys, literally the only change in his diet he's made is now he uses sugar-free jelly, jam and jelly. Still eats so much freaking candy, all the sugar he wants. But good thing he's gotten rid of the jam and the jelly. um, and then so now they bumped up his medicine, and then like, oh my gosh, it's finally working, and it's really his medicine is tailored now to counteract his sugar intake, and it's like, dude, I mean, sugar is pretty addictive, right? I think we can kind of maybe all agree about that. Like, sugar, candy, junk food is like really addicting. But you know, I've tried talking to him about it. Like, hey, do you want to try giving this up or giving up sugar, and maybe you can get off medicines? Oh no, he's of the mindset that if a Western medicine is there for you, it has to be right. And if your doctor prescribes it, it has to be good for you, right? Like, there's no way the doctor could be wrong about anything. And heaven forbid he like takes care of himself. Oh, hold on one second. Give me 1 second to send a text message really quick. I was taking out the trash today. Little Debbie's. I've never had a Little Debbie before. As a kid though, I remember. Do you guys remember Ding Dongs? They're these little like chocolate circles with cream in the middle, and they came in these like foil wrapping papers. So anyway, sorry, I was taking out the trash, and my neighbor was like, "Hey, how's your mom doing? Like, do you guys need any food?" So I was like, "I'll ask him, and then I'll text you." I thought I had his number. There we go. Just talked to my parents, and they said thank you so much for your generosity. Wanting to provide food for them, but they will be home way late tonight. I super appreciate the offer. And to pass along that info. Gosh, sorry, I got on a little tangent. But yeah, so my dad also is a diabetic type 2, and it's crazy how, you know, you have people that have doctors. Sorry, I'm distracted. Like, how old are you? Oh, I'm 34. 34 years old. I know it doesn't look like that. You probably think I'm like in my young 20s or something, but nope, 34 years old. And that's where the flying 90 comes from. Like 90 was the year I was born. And my birthday's in November, so I'm a late into the year birthday kind of person, or yeah, kind of person. 34. I've circled the sun 34 times now at this point. And you'll see it in today or tomorrow's video that comes out, but when I got home from work today, my dog Charlie destroyed the carpet upstairs. I'm just like, what? Why, dude? I think he's a little bored, and I usually take him for runs and stuff, but it's so nasty outside. It's awful. So I'm like, who wants to go out and run in this stuff? I sure don't. I don't want to be outside. It's not fun being out there. In the chat here, gang, I'm gonna pin my link, my merch store. If you guys want to check it out, that'd be super cool. November 3rd is my birthday. We both like Tool. Relatively close to the same age. You're 7. Wow. And you're on YouTube? I thought you had to be at least 13 to be on YouTube. It's funny that some people are like, what's this video about? And it clearly says editing/mom update. Someone left a comment on my rocket launch video and was like, what's this video about? It's clearly a rocket launch, dude. It says it in the title. That's funny. People are funny. Supreme. You want to see the Clint? I'm also a fan of fancy hats. My friends will make fun of me like, "Oh, it's fancy hat time." Let's see here. We got four more clips left to import, and then we'll be editing today's video. I mean, I don't want to show you the screen of what I'm editing because then it'll give away the video for tomorrow, right? I mean, how many of you guys are watching right now are subscribed? If you're not, please subscribe. I post a new video every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's a -8 on the time scale. What are you talking about? Some people just we do this. Thanks for playing. Dude, it's fun. A nice hat is mine's a little different. Let me grab it. It's right over here, dude. Clint, have you ever heard the song "Cowboy Hat" by Chris Ledoux? But so this is mine. I strictly this is like my backpacking hat. I like to rock and get that full sun coverage, but sometimes it's a little too heavy and it gets annoying because it's so big in the back and it always hits my backpack, like the top of my backpack. So I don't really wear it too often. More or less, I'll just wear a ball cap now, and I have a SPF. I've been wearing SPF shirts. But I do appreciate a good hat. This is just my favorite one because this company is it's all we do is run, and that's the ultra marathon group that I've been running with. It's funny too, like I mean, I know people are working during the day, but you can go all day and not hear from anyone, and then it's like they know you're at your computer, you know you're doing something, and they're like, "Oh, let's blow up your phone," you know. It's like, guys, chill out a little bit. Chill. Like, join the live stream, comment on there, you know. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm editing right now, but more or less, I'm also killing time until Clint goes live. You know what? Let's change something really quick. Instead of putting my merch store as the pinned comment, we're gonna put Clint's channel as the pinned comment. Please, guys, give him a check him out, give him a subscription. He live streams every. Hold on a second. Let me catch my breath and catch my thoughts here. He goes live 3 times a day, and he's just spreading just nothing but positivity. He's a super, super rad, one of a kind. Hey, check it out. He's got the banner up. I know you did tell me that earlier that you put it up, but now I'm seeing it on my computer. He's just a really positive human being, and you know, if you guys tune into my videos, it's all about like making yourself better every day, and you know, doing like that. And the algorithm linked us up together somehow, thankfully, and so I really appreciate his positivity, and boom. So that's Clint's channel. I'm gonna make it the pinned message. Please give his channel a like and a subscription. Check him out. Am I annoyed? Just editing. Okay. New project. I don't even know what we're gonna call this video. Windy Tuesday. Ugh. February 11th. It was so freaking cold today. Today's gonna be a really short video to edit because there's only 10 clips in here, and most of them are actually time lapses. Yeah, so I'm just killing time until Clint goes live. Every night he does what he calls final thoughts for the day, and tonight he's got a lot of positive energy going out. So I wanted to. You don't want to miss it, is what I'm trying to say. This is gonna be annoying as heck if you guys hear this video while I'm talking to you. So I might have to throw on headphones to hear this. I always listen to music when I live stream and also edit, but I can't share it for you guys because then it will make the stream copyright. It'll give me a copyright strike. Let's do a little switcheroo here. The AirPods are off, they went on this thing. Hey Ghost, how's it going? Ghost is also another viewer of Clint's stream. There we go. That was fun today earlier when we were streaming, and then we went over to Clint's stream, but then I don't know what happened. It just like it glitched out or something, and then it was gone. And then by that point, like, I've been feeling really sick all day, and with the wind, it really made it worse. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home and rest and take a nap. I took like almost an hour nap too. I feel better. I'm still sleeping awful, and you're like, a lot of people tell me, oh, if you didn't nap, you'd sleep better at night. But like, dude, I like freaking napping. Napping is nice, and if you have the option to, the people who tell you not to nap are just jealous that they don't have the opportunity to take a little nap in their day. Carisha, where are you from? What's the price of avocados where you are? You know, there's such a stigma that with all these tariffs and stuff that the price of avocados are going to go through the roof, and So I'm just curious, have you noticed a jump in the price of avocados? You know, it's funny too, is on my way to work, I saw another sheriff, and I'm like, what the heck? Ghost, have you ever seen it's a video of this little kid and his dad, and the little kid's like, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James. And then finally, then he's just like pissed off by saying like LeBron James. It's funny though. Now that I have my AirPods in, my computer's running a lot slower. There's a gut screaming LeBron. What's your thoughts on LeBron? I mean, it's not really. Here's a question. Um, Something smelled kind of off. Hey Connor, welcome back, dude. The Eagles, dude. You know, this is it's like a LeBron. What am I even saying right now? What's your thoughts on LeBron being at the P Diddy parties? You know, there's video footage of LeBron saying there ain't no party like a P Diddy party. And it's weird that Oakland, nice. I mean, is it nice in Oakland? I honestly refuse to go up to the Bay Area. I have no I have no desire to get my car broken into. Nice. But yeah, LeBron James is definitely there at those parties. Drake is like weirdly obsessed with LeBron James. He's got LeBron's like high school jersey tattooed on him or something. And then Connor talking about the Super Bowl, man. I'm definitely one of the Americans that screamed out a minor during Kendrick Lamar's set. Drake's basement goes crazy, right? Like, how is Drake still getting? Are you going to Sacramento? Nice. Sacramento's cool. Capital. I appreciate a fellow Californian here in the stream. I've been to Sacramento once. I've been to the Capitol building. Ohio. There's a skit on SNL with Shane Gillis, and it was in the on the episode of the show. They were in a church. It was like a Jamaican church, and like, where are you from? And like, Ohio. And like, Ohio in the house. Ohio's cool. Ghost, I don't know how old you are or not, but hold the phone here. Okay, so I appreciate Hawthorne Heights for their music. I really enjoy their tunes, but lately they've been having this like really attitude. I'm 34, so I kind of grew up with like Hawthorne Heights and Ohio is for Lovers, that music. But now they've been going on these like emo night cruises, where there we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. The noise canceling was on these things, so it was like really jacking up my whole equilibrium. They've been putting on these cruises now for like millennials and people who like that kind of music. And so they're extremely expensive. You basically got to take out a loan or max out your credit card to go on them, right? And so Hawthorne Heights is one of the bands. Every night there's like a different band Hawthorne Heights, Sum 41, even though they permanently retired. You know, stuff in that like genre, right? So on the Hawthorne Heights night, they ended with. Do I know what Riz means? Yeah, it's short for charisma. Um, hey, you guys are young using words like that, and some people will use the word sigma in my chat, and I'm like, what the heck are you even talking about, dude? Um, so, anyways, Hawthorne Heights is like bragging about like how you guys are the millennials that did it. You're the ones that can afford to go to these concerts, and they're bragging about how expensive they are and overpriced. And I'm like, dude, what? So now you're basically just saying like "f you" to all of your other fans to help get you this, you know, uh, this status because we can't afford to go on a cruise. So this is kind of annoying. I lost a little respect for the lead singer of that after that comment. Do you guys still do the hit the lens transition? Or like smack the lens, I guess, for lack of a better word? It was so cold today. I mean, I had to throw my overall. Yeah, Riz. It's charisma. Riz is short for charisma. Have you ever heard of the Rizzle Rizzle of Roz? It's basically like, yeah, hit me with it, goes. Let's get off these whatever. What do you guys call your What do you guys call your generation? You want to be you're, I feel like you're just going around collecting moderations. What do we think, chat? Should we let Ghost be a moderator? I don't really know what that means. I'm one for Clint. Gen Z. Okay. What's the one below you? Is that Gen Alpha? What does it even mean to be a moderator? Moderate the heck out of the chat, dude. By all means, go for it. Beautiful time lapse. Nice. Are we talking? Sorry, Clint. Are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about Hawthorne Heights. Yeah. You know, and now they're just releasing music where. Oh, good. Cool. Yeah. Someone earlier was like, "Do you suck on balls?" And then that's all they kept saying. Like, "Do you suck on balls? Do you suck on balls?" And I just ended up muting them for 24 hours. So we'll see if they ever come back or not. I've never recognized their name before in any of the chats. It was funny. I was driving around with as we were live streaming, so I had to hold my iPad. Do I have any Riz though? Um, I guess. I mean, I have a girlfriend, right? Does that count for anything? Yeah, but to be honest, we haven't really had many trolls either on my stream, which is good. I mean, what do people get out of being jerks? You know, it just it just kind of is like it makes me wonder what's going on in their own life for them to lash out at other random ass people. You know. You gain absolutely nothing by cutting down other people. Ghost, where are you from? You can speak German. Where are you from? Are you in Germany? Am I? Are you no, you're not in Germany. Were you from? Oh, that's right. Sorry, man. Uh, I'm all over the place tonight. It's been a heavy day. We literally just talked about Ohio, and that's why we're talking about freaking Hawthorne Heights. I'm so sorry, dude. It's been a heavy day. If you guys, do you guys know what valley fever is? Let me look it up here, and I'll give you guys the official definition here. But I have valley fever, and I feel like I'm like drowning. If anything, they're just helping the algorithm, right? Um, what am I doing? I guess this is why I probably shouldn't like be editing and having a live stream and texting and doing like 4 different things at once because I'm all over the place. But I just want to update you guys on my mom's health status. So Valley Fever, what's happening tomorrow, dude? You got anything awesome going on? Yeah, I saw you mention that earlier in Clint's stream. Who are Tank and Cassie? Are they like giant? Are they giant YouTubers? Like, can you tell us a little bit more about them? So in the chat, oh, I don't have. Gosh darn it! What the freaking heck? So that's what I'm suffering with. And it even says including including California, Central Coast, Arizona, and New Mexico. And so all day today, where I was at work and I was sitting is uh like it'd make more sense if you guys were here, obviously, but we're here, and then all the farm fields are out this way, and then the ocean, right? And if you guys know anything about diurnal winds, as the sun moves, as it rises in the morning, it pushes all the cold air out to the ocean, and then as the sun goes down in the day, all that cold air rushes right back, right through our valley. We're in a valley. Um, so I don't think they're turning over the fields right now, but I mean, like strawberry season's over, and it's interesting. Yeah, like last year when I was working out there, um, I never got it. I never got sick like this, and I was in the fields, right? Who's most at risk? Yeah, I was and like where we live, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, it's always so windy here," and it's because we're in a freaking valley, and that's how the diurnal winds work. And honestly, like I say it all the time in my streams, it's really not that windy here. It's just windy enough to keep the bugs down. Um, and when people say that to me, it's like proof that they've never actually really done any traveling. They've never really left our 4 mile square town. And also, Clint, I looked up where I had to look up where you are, um, in Kootsies, and oh, nice. So is Cassie a guy then, or is Tank the guy and Cassie's the girl? Um, you guys actually have a bigger population in Kootsies Kuntzis. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. You guys actually have a bigger population there than we do here. Because I mean, you'd always tell me how like no one could find it on a map, and believe me, I did have to do some deep diving in order to find it. But I've been, Clint, we're just having all these like connections. We're like all these connecting things, right? We're so close, and I've actually been through Beaumont. Oh. Does Tank and Cassie go on like a? Do they only live stream every like Wednesday or something? Is this a pretty notable event? I'm just curious. I'm genuinely curious, and I want to learn more. Right? Like, why does it? Why did you give me a notification? It's already connected to my AirPods, dude. I'm just genuinely curious, right? Like, lately I've just started turning on notifications again for YouTube on my phone. So like Clint's one of them. With all due respect, Ghost, I'm kind of in the middle of something, but I'll tune in. I'll check it out after this. Clint's one of the people I turn on notifications for. Sea Boys, they do like car stuff. Roman Atwood's new channel. It's a great one I tune into every day. So yeah, if you guys recommend Tank and Cass, I'll definitely give them a, fuck it. Sorry for swearing. I try not to swear, but should I search Tank and Cass or Tank and Cassie? Because that just gave me a lot of random. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's a video. Tank and Cass. Oh, okay. Tank and Cassie are both the dogs' names. And the channel's name Gersh and Tank. I think I'm at the right place now. Me and my puppers, Tank and Cassie running through the woods with our hair on fire, while engaging in open honest conversation with us with the chat on my live stream. So take a chance and come on adventures with us. You never know what's gonna happen. Nice. Dude, crushing it. Joined in March 22nd of 2020 and already has over almost 3,000 subscribers. Today is actually my 11th year anniversary with the Flying 90 channel. But I haven't really been too consistent with it until recently. So that's probably why I don't have as many subscribers. Yeah, not too many like main videos on the main video feed, but a lot of shorts, like just crushing it on the shorts feed. People love shorts, it's crazy how much short form content just takes off. A lot of people are more willing to watch short form content, 30 seconds at most. And it's like, dang, I put in hours into editing my daily vlogs, and they get, holy shit, gosh dang, man. I have to imagine his channel's monetized with this many views on his live streams. Holy freaking moly, good for him, man. I'm stoked. I want everyone to succeed on their YouTube goals, right? It won't work. That's not what I'm. Where did? Yeah, it was almost 816,000 views. That's pretty dang good. But it should tell me. I have this plugin installed that should tell me like his. Oh, here we go. We can just take them. We can put it in a Social Blade. Analytics, maybe. If you guys ever know, Social Blade is well, it doesn't quite look like it. It looks like he's live now. Oh, the C subscribers live count, so he's not. He's not actually live. Well, that's cool. Thank you guys for letting me know about that. I'll. Today's my mom and dad's anniversary. Nice, Connor. How long have they been together? If you're still watching. Hey from Brazil. Welcome. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I sometimes I look at my name on Social Blade. I have a B- on my channel. I'm ranked 9,259th in my country. 160 subscribers in the last 3 days. That's freaking awesome. It tells you like I've estimated monthly earnings from $24 to $378, which is not a. I don't know. This is so it says the total grade is a visual representation of the Social Blade rank based on the ranking against our whole database. So interesting. What do you what do you talk about in your channel, Ghost? What's your channel about? Ghost is, or who's the best? Am I the best YouTuber? Nah, I'm not the best YouTuber. I got a random email the other day from a guy trying to help me with my analytics, and he's like, "Oh, you just post memes. Let's make a vlog. Let's get to know who Ghost is. You know, let's share some motivation." No, go. Why is it? Why is it struggling to perform over AirPods? The Mac, the Apple is just hurting today. Do it. We'll see you over there, Clint. We'll be There we go. That's working like it should now. Clint, we'll see you over there at 9 p.m. Which is probably like 8 p.m. our time. Yeah, my parents are actually on their way home now, so they'll be home after your stream's ending though. The stream's probably gonna be pissed there. Like, oh, you have the TV on the background. Hey, Abra, how's it going? Lately, I've really been feeling like these hip hop lo-fi beats for my videos. I really like them for running. It gives like a real chill vibe. Nice, 8:58 from where you are. That's awesome. It's only 6:59 where I am. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good over here. We were talking about our mom and her health updates. So we're just chilling, killing time until Clint goes live. I'm feeling good though. I mean, East Coast. What part of the East Coast are you from? Time zones are so interesting to me. I love it. It's such a neat It's not a concept because it's real, right? But it's such a neat thing that BY. Oh, NY. Nice. Are you in Uptown, New York City? I've only been to New York once, and that was for a layover in JFK, right? That's the airport there. Um, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see Central Park. Um, I've never really been around like giant skyscrapers in a city like that, right? So I think that'd be really interesting for me. Central New York. Nice. Where is that? Like, I'm gonna look this up. Where is Central New York in relation to New York City? Are you a big Casey Neistat fan? I don't know why I just put like, um, do it. Suburbs. Okay, okay. What county are you in? The central region of New York State includes Auburn and Cayuga County, Cortland, Oneida, if I'm saying that right. Syracuse. I remember Syracuse from The Office, and Fulton, and Oswego. Hmm. Oh, and the Finger Lakes. I remember that in. Oh, Syracuse. Nice. Gosh. There's this book called The Pine Barrens, where it was like this whole community that lives in the Pine Barrens, right? And they have like kind of their own language, their own currency, maybe if I'm talking correctly here. Oh, that's in New Jersey. Sorry, and if there's one thing I know about, because isn't, let's see, where was I met your mother? I'm in California, the Central Coast. So yeah, if I remember one thing from uh, How I Met Your Mother, they said New Jersey is not New York, and they were pretty like adamant about that. And as a West Coaster, I don't know anything about that, right? Yeah, I'd like to get over to New York. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Please like and comment, or you have commented, but please give a subscribe to the channel. See you, Ghost. Are you still gonna tune into Clint's stream? I appreciate it. You have a great day too. Hopefully, you do something every day to make yourself better than you were yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I'll be there too. I will be tuning into Clint's stream tonight. Per usual. See you, Ghost. Thanks for hanging out with us. This is like the most thumbs up we've ever gotten in a live stream before. It's interesting. I'm getting more subscribers based off my live streams than I am like my daily vlogs. Like, well, maybe you should take a hint, Max, and just stick to daily vlogging. Or I mean, just stick to live streams. But I like making these daily vlogs. They're kind of more or less, in a sense, for me, because I like looking back to seeing what I did that day. And I just like to share them with the world. and see if you guys, could pull any motivation from them or anything. That's all, like I'm here for is like to inspire and uplift. I do like editing to the music though. Oops. So I always try to have the cuts be right on the beats. Did anyone check out my video today where I won the waste management 5K yesterday for my 100th video in a row? Someone asked too if I was the guy from a Mr. Beast video, and if he would hit me up and be like, hey, you want to be in a video? I don't know if I would say yes or not, to be honest. Um, I was kind of really, to be honest with you guys, I was really embarrassed as an American by his last video where they went to the pyramids, and they're just like running around screaming and just acting like total jackasses. Chandler and Nolan were resting on the sarcophagus as they were explaining to him. They're like, dude, have some respect. Have like a little ounce of respect for where you are. And they just couldn't. They couldn't do it. It's just odd. And I really like Chandler too. He's really good at golf. Come on, man. I'm like literally touching the audio track. And why are you trying to put the? I like to put the markers to help like line up because I always do the snapping. So having the markers there helps put like where the beats to mark where the beats are. I love too how like my coworkers appreciate my YouTube channel and check it out and stuff. This is exactly why, dude, right? It's supposed to rain here for the next 3 days, but our rain doesn't like freeze. It just is cold and awful and miserable and makes being outside like a pain in the butt. So I'm not really looking forward to it tomorrow. But it's weird. So like tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be at the Fire Academy filling bottles all day. But then Friday, Valentine's Day, I'll actually be delivering flowers for the flower shop that I run their social media for because they needed help. And that's gonna freaking suck having to load the van up with all the flowers and then driving around delivering in the rain and like going from house to house, or not house to house, but going from place to place and then carrying the bouquets out and all this stuff, and it's just like ugh. Not to mention everyone drives like jackasses in the rain. Like, oh, it's raining? Well, I better drive so much faster. What kind of farm do you live on? That's super cool. I used to work for a farm. And I don't know if it was either a farm or a ranch, but they grew strawberries. And during the season, I'd sell them for them in a stand. And then when the season was over, I swapped to they asked if I could be a mechanic, and I was like, heck yeah! So I started doing all the winter servicing on tractors. So cattle ranch, nice. That's cool. Is it a family kind of situation, like a generational kind of thing? That's like I don't know why I have a dream of that. I was really sleep deprived the other night, and I found nice. That's awesome. You guys have a brand? I would assume so, right? Especially for a cattle ranch. Um, the other night, I was looking at just land up in Oregon. Had some kind of pipe dream, I guess, right? And I was sleep deprived, and I saw an alfalfa. It was 149 acre alfalfa farm with 4 or 5 pivots, and it was ready to grow, right? Oh, interesting. So then, what's the point of the brand? Is that for like? I thought the branding was to like make sure that like that's my cow, and it's like, oh, check out the brand. um, there's like 4 or 5 pivots, right? It was all ready to rock and roll, but I don't know anything about that. Um, and I thought it was only $14,000. I completely read the ad wrong, and I was all jazzed, like, oh, what? $14,000? I'll sell my Jeep and buy that. No, it was actually $14 million. That'd be fun. I don't know. I could totally see myself being a farmer, or I was a farmer in another different life. I think I'm saying it wrong. Um, maybe I'm saying the brand like the I'm using the word brand wrong. Like, I thought it was like where you take like your family initials or your ranch, and they have like this metal thing where they heat it up all hot, or they do it cold now too, and then they into the cattle on the side, so that it like burns that imprint. And I thought that was called like the family brand, not like a brand like Carhartt. Am I making sense, or am I just blowing smoke? And I'm assuming you know more than I do. Obviously, I don't have one. It's interesting. I'm just looking at like the viewers and stuff like that. Like when we first started streaming, we had like 20 to 30 viewers, and it's like the algorithm like pushes you uh, the first. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So then I guess you don't have those because you sell them to auction. So that makes sense. I guess it's like putting a sticker on the paint on a car, right? You're like, oh, don't ruin the paint. It's gonna hurt the resale value. That makes sense. That makes sense. How long have you been riding horses for? To be honest, horses absolutely terrify me. They're just so big and majestic and strong, and if they want to fuck you up, they can definitely do that in a heartbeat, right? So I don't really have. I've only ridden horses maybe less than 3 times, 3 maximum. Nice. It's funny where I live. We have like what they call like parking lot cowboys, more or less, or apartment cowboys, where you can go to a boot barn and get the whole outfit, right? But then no one, they've never touched dirt before. They've never ridden horses. They've never stepped foot on dirt or on soil. Jelly Bean, nice. That's a cool horse name. I'm gonna put a little here, a little sub quote that says "dying from valley fever" in my video. Dying from valley fever. or maybe I'll say valley fever intensifies. Tensifis. It'd be cool though to have to know how to ride horses and have access to that. And I have a few friends that have horses, but I live in like the suburbs, right? So the amount of work that I mean, obviously, that requires like every morning they go out to have to feed their horses, and every evening they have to go out and feed their horses, where they keep them. And you know, like the people that I'm thinking of right now, where they live, you know, they live down the street from me, but where they keep their horses are, gosh, like it's like a 45 minute drive just for that, and you're doing that, and that's one way, you know. So you really got to be into them horses, right? That's quite the commitment. I know another guy that they have horses too, and he works an hour away, and then on his way home from work he stops up like, so like he lives here, goes down the coast to work an hour away, and then goes up into the mountains after work, after working an 8 or 9 hour shift, does horse stuff, and then loops back around to his house, right? And that's his day. Like, holy smokes, man. But hey, if that's what you're passionate about, I'm not knocking it. You know, more power to you. People, I appreciate people that love stuff and are passionate about things. It's good for them. Nice, dude. We have a rodeo here every single year. The town a little bit north from me, like 30 minutes north, 20 30 minutes north. And my girlfriend is, if she's watching the stream right now, she'll know what I'm talking about. And hold on, I'll pause the rodeo story really quick. But she told me this. So my girlfriend, she's fantastic. We actually dated for like 2 or 3. I don't know how long we dated in the 7th grade, but she told me in the math class that we had together, she told the teacher like it only took 30 minutes to get there. And I guess like I spoke up and was like, yeah, maybe if you drive like a grandma. And she never forgot about that, but I totally forgot about that. So up there in that town, city town, there's a huge rodeo every single year. It's this big thing. There's queen contestants. There's a parade. This last year, either this last year or the year before, Ice Cube performed. I know what you're thinking, like, what the heck? Why would Ice Cube perform at the rodeo? And to be honest, I couldn't really tell you. I remember we're in 7th grade, right? So we have no idea about driving. You know, we didn't drive in the 7th grade. Hey, Simple Fish Tanks, thanks for joining the stream. And the speaking of the rodeo too, they do a beard competition. How many subscribers did I gain? You know, like 2 or 3 here and there. Sometimes it's 0, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5. You know, it's really hit or miss. I'm trying to figure out what the what the secret is. My goal is to hit 2,000 subscribers here really soon. Look, Higgins trying to bite me in the video. But yeah, they have a beard competition. Gosh, I didn't even know. Heck, dude, I don't know the difference between either of those. There's a funny song. Speaking of that, what the heck? I wonder if Clint knows that too about having a young kid pop up there on the stream and getting banned. There's a song, Connor, called "Barrel Racer Land" by Kenny Fiedler. Fiedler. And it's a pretty funny song. Sad, but it's a good song. So we got another 40 minutes or so until Clint's stream. But it talks about this girl who is like a barrel racer, and her parents kind of fund the whole operation here. Okay, awesome. Whenever people ask me like how's it going, I'm like, it's another day in barrel racer land, and they look at me like, what the heck are you talking about, dude? I wish I could. I was just listening to it on my headphones, but if I play any music, I'll get a copyright strike. Like you were hanging out during the Super Bowl, and I was looking at my analytics and saw a copyright on the Super Bowl. And I was like, what the heck? I was just pointing the camera at me the entire time, and it was for Kendrick Lamar's little halftime performance. That it heard it in the background, and that got me a strike. Not a strike, but a copyright little infringement thing. And so I was able to just remove the audio from, remove the background noise from that, and it cleared the copyright. But I'm like, what the heck, dude? I'm so not paranoid, but I'm so cautious about. So when you guys see tomorrow's video, we're actually in the process of painting this banister. Copyright. Everyone wants their money, especially when it comes to music. I pay for this website called Epidemic Sound, and it provides like a whole library, a huge library of royalty-free music, so you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Here comes Higgins. Right? That was so funny watching her get booed. Like, talk about an absolute blow to her ego, too. Oh, at your school. Dang. Do they... You know, I wish the NFL wasn't so obsessed with Taylor Swift. I think that really ruined it. And it really made a lot of hate and made a lot of people like root for the Chiefs to lose. And all the girls who are like, I'm rooting for Taylor Swift's boyfriend. It's like you can't even take half a second to either figure out his name and figure out what team he's on. Like, come on, how ignorant do you want to be, or ignorant sounding? What's your guys' thoughts on Galentine's Day? I feel like if they had a similar holiday for dudes, they would they would automatically label that as toxic masculinity. That's yeah, that's so annoying. It's like you think you're being cute and all that, but you're honestly just looking dumb. In my personal opinion. And imagine if guys did that for something. I can't really think of what I can't really think of what guys would do something like that for, but again, I'm sure they would figure out some way to turn it, to flip the tides and turn it and be like, "Oh, you guys are so toxic." You know, anytime guys root for each other and try to cheer each other on, it's labeled toxic masculinity.